4.1, solving system of equations by graphing. All right, so this is one of the methods you can do it. This is one of my probably least favorite ways to do it because it's very time consuming and it takes a while. All right, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to make two tables. You're going to make up an x, just any x, because remember if it's linear, it's going to hit any x, every x and every y eventually. All right, so you're going to pick a random x. You're going to plug it into the first equation, and you'll get an answer. Therefore, you'll have 2 points. And we're going to do the same thing over here, but with the second equation. So, pick a random x, plug it in place of the equation, and get an answer, which will be your y. All right, so again, you can pick any random x that you want, any number in the world for x that you want. I'm going to pick 0. 0 is easy to add or multiply. So therefore, in place of x, I'm going to plug in a 0. 0 minus y equals 3. And now I'm going to solve for y. All right, so if negative y equals 3. I've got to divide by negative 1 to cancel out that negative. Oops, I put the answer instead of negative 1. Divide by negative 1 to both sides. Therefore, my y is going to be negative 3. So I have my first point, 0, negative 3. I need at least 2 points. I could do 3. Probably 3 would be better to make sure I didn't make a mistake. Okay, so I picked any random x that time. Let me do a y this time. I like 0, so I'm going to do 0 for y this time and use the same equation, x minus, but in place of y, I'm going to plug in 0. And solve. X minus 0 is just x. X equals 3. All right, there I have 2 points. Plot those 2 points, graph it. All right, so let's do that over here. Practice 1. The first one I have. All right, so the first point I have is 0, negative 3. So 0, negative 3 here. And then the next point I have is 3, 0. So 3, 0. Then I'm going to just connect these dots. All right, so there's my line. All right, and now I got to do the other line. All right, so I'm going to pick a random x, which again, I'm going to do zeros, because zeros are just, like I said, easy. So we have 0 plus 2y equals 18. All right, so then we just divide by 2, y equals 9. So our point, ooh, that's going to be a hard one to graph. I'm going to have to make that a lot longer. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing, but with y. So x plus 2 times y, which is 0, equals 18. So we have x, oh my gosh, that one's going to be a huge one. See what I'm talking about? This is my least favorite. All right, so our first point is 0, 9, 0. Oh, I did exactly 9. All right, and then this one would be 18. Oh my gosh, I'm going to draw this one really long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. See, this is why this is not my favorite. This is going to have to go on forever. All right, so where do these two lines intercept? Right here. And so if I do it this way, it's more difficult to really see where they intercept. But this is one method to do it. All right. So I want you on your own to probably do practice 5. All right, practice 5, you're going to find out that there is no solution, that these two lines are going to become parallel. And therefore, they're never going to intercept, so there's going to be no solution. All right, so if you go ahead and graph it, whichever way you want to do it, but however you do it, just check that there's no solution. And then practice 6, when you go and graph this one, you do the plot your whatever points you want, you're going to find out that they are the exact same line. So both of them will go through that. It will be the exact same line. So this, therefore, it's going to have infinite solutions because they're the exact same line.